Compassion is an often celebrated virtue, and for a good reason. Being compassionate is not only a great mindset to have by itself, but it also promotes good values, a better society, and a better life, hence making the world a better place. Before anything else, we need to first discuss what I mean by compassion. Although you might have an idea and it might seem trivial, I think it's good to clarify the definition given how loaded the word has become, and subtle differences are very important. In simple terms, what I mean by compassion would be a feeling of wanting a person to get out of their suffering, that their current causes of suffering would disappear and non arisen ones would never arise. It's considered a noble feeling basically throughout humanity. In fact, many religions emphasize compassion not only as a virtue for people, but also something that the divine beings themselves have an abundant of. With this, we can then go on to the next question. Why be compassionate? First of all, it's a good virtue to have. As I said just now, it's hailed by both society and religions. For a more practical effect, there is karma, or a principle of reflection in this world. Like, what goes around comes around. So, if you help others, it is bound to be good for you too down the line. Being compassionate would also encourage others to be same too. Generally speaking, when people get help, it gives them a good view on the value that there is good in this world, and I could too, perhaps, help others and make a difference. And it's not as if a compassionate being would just stop at one person. They would help many others, who would then help many others themselves, and thus creating an ever growing positive loop and possibly transforming the society. And a compassionate society is a good society. Think about it. A world where people care about each other, where people extend a helping hand when you or others need it, where you and others can make a difference in people's life and help others. Doesn't that sound like a wonderful place to live? Now, you may be wondering, how do I become more compassionate? First, and the most important thing would be believing that you should. The fact that you're thinking about increasing your compassion does mean that you believe so in one form or other. But it's a good idea to really take the time to think about it, internalize your findings, and firmly come to believe it. Although it doesn't have to be ironclad, the firmer your belief about becoming compassionate is, the better off you are in increasing. Next, you should do something that is often underestimated, making a conscious effort for it in daily life. Doing it enough time would reinforce the view and habits, eventually making it natural for you. Finally, you can also do meditation to increase compassion. There are many such meditations available, and you can find some on the internet. For one that I made and recommend, please see my video on it. There's a link in the description. I thought about adding it here, but came to realize that most of the people who might want to know either just about the meditation or about the compassion. I hope that this helped you to become more aware about compassion and its benefits, and that you eventually believe in spreading compassion and making the world a better place. Thank you.